So today I'm going to be showing you how to replace your fuel filter on your Ford Focus. This one's a 2007.
Hey guys, I'm Jordan and you're watching Fixbook. After watching this video, your car problems stand about as much a chance as this laptop does against my hot leg. Now, make sure you stay tuned so you can see what happened to the laptop at the end of this video. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below.
Okay guys, and the tools you'll need for today's project is a jack and jack stand, which you don't see right here. And then we got a 3/8 ratchet with an extension and an 8mm socket, and then a 1/4 inch ratchet with a 7mm socket and a long flathead screwdriver, a little flathead screwdriver, and of course a drain pan. And then of course you'll want your new fuel filter as well. So with all this up, we'll go ahead and begin today's project. Okay guys, now the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and jack up your car. You'll find a nice little place right under there. There's basically a line of tough metal that you can lift to raise up the car. And then you're also going to want to place a jack stand under a good sturdy place in case the car falls. It's not going to fall on you. And you can do that right there. You can see it's a good metal place there, so if the car falls, it's going to fall on the jack stand instead of me. So now I'll show you where you're going to find your fuel filter. Okay guys, and the next thing we're going to do here before I show you that fuel filter is we have to get rid of the fuel pressure that's in the fuel system right now. In order to do that, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to start the car with the fuel pump disengaged, and by doing that what we're going to do is we're going to use all the fuel pressure that's available, and then we'll remove that fuel pressure that we don't want, because basically when you're removing your fuel filter you don't want fuel to spray everywhere or spray under pressure. So like I said, you're going to come to this box and you are going to grab a hold of this piece right here and kind of pull up on it and get this guy out of the way, and then we're gonna look, and we don't have any pictures here showing you where your fuses are gonna be. We just have a bunch of numbers right here. I'm gonna show you exactly which one you need to remove. It's RL7, which stands for relay 7, and it's gonna be this guy right here. That is your fuel pump relay. So I'm gonna take a pair of needle nose pliers, I'm gonna grab a hold of this guy, I'm gonna pull him up, then we're gonna start the car, run the car to fuel, so we will be in a better situation to remove that fuel filter. So here in just a second, I'll show you what that's gonna look like. Okay guys, so here we are. That's that relay I was talking about there for your fuel pump. I'm just gonna take my needle nose pliers here, I'm gonna grab a hold of them and kind of wiggle them back and forth while I pull up. It can be difficult to remove, and there you go. We're just gonna set this guy off to the side, and then you go ahead and start the car. And there we go, it finally died. So it's basically just using the remaining fuel pressure there, and once the fuel pressure ran up, it killed the engine. So now I'll go ahead and show you where your fuel filter is. Alright guys, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where you can actually find your fuel filter. So in order to do that, we're going to come here by your rear passenger tire, and we're going to lay on the ground, and we're going to take a look right up here. And there we go, we can see your fuel filter. Now I'm going to describe to you exactly what you're going to need to remove this guy, but without actually having a lift, I'm not going to be able to get the shots with the camera that I would need to get to be able to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. But here's a key piece right here that you can see back there where my finger's at, that white piece. That you're going to kind of use a flathead screwdriver to kind of pry up, and that's a quick connect. So when we get that white plastic piece out of the way, and I'll describe that more in depth here in just a minute, and then we'll be able to remove your quick connect. Okay guys, and when you finally get it off, it's gonna look something like this right here. And this is our old filter, and we can see that's the clean side, and over here on the dirty side, look at that, so gross. So yeah, that's what's gonna look like when you're replacing it. And basically you have an 8mm socket you're gonna use. It's gonna be sitting up here in the car like this, and basically if you come up under it like that, your extension is going to be coming down through here, and it's going to be coming up on here. So you'll just send an extension with the 8mm socket on it to get on that fastener right there to remove that fastener. Then you'll be able to bring your fuel filter down, and then you'll be able to remove this connector as well. So the first connector you have here is going to be a squeeze and push. You're going to squeeze and push up, and the little plastic piece will come up, and then you'll be able to pull your line off there. And then for the back one, what you'll have is, it kind of looks like a rainbow, more of a square rainbow. In the top of that little rainbow piece there, you'll get a flathead screwdriver on one side of the 90-degree angle. It basically comes up like that and then down. So you'll come on one side with a flathead screwdriver, and then with your other hand you'll take another flathead screwdriver and you'll get it lifted up, and then with your other flathead screwdriver you'll pop that off. So that's the technique I used to remove this back quick connect connector. And then basically that's all you need to know. I'll maybe show you some locations here in just a second, and yeah, so we'll see that in a second. Okay guys, and the next thing you want to do as far as installation is concerned, well, you're going to have to remove your old filter from this back bracket, and basically it'll take a 7mm socket and loosen up that bolt right there, so then you'll be able to slide your bracket off and slide the new filter into your old bracket, and then we'll be able to install your bracket and filter piece here together. So yeah, just remember that. Okay guys, and here we are. I'm just going to show you the location of some stuff here. That bolt right there where my finger's at and the line shining, that's going to be that bracket bolt that I was talking about. And up here, that's going to be the push and squeeze thing I was talking about earlier. And back beyond here, where you can't really see, that's where you're going to have to take a screwdriver. You're going to have to come from here, and then with your other hand you're going to have to come in here. You're going to pry it and push it up, and then take a flathead screwdriver here and stick in and pop out. So that's how you'll get the one that's sitting back here, and here you're just going to use your fingers to squeeze and push up, and then you'll pull the line off. So that's how you'll get your lines off, and that's the bolt, the 8mm bolt you need to remove. And that's it. So that concludes today's project. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe so you can catch all my new videos, which publish Mondays and Fridays at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will see you then.